Welcome! This video will introduce you to the functions of your skeletal system. You'll also discover the fascinating structure of bones, from their microscopic makeup to their macroscopic form. The skeletal system is the body's internal framework that holds the body upright, allows for locomotion, and protects vital organs. The skeletal system is made up of different parts such as bones, cartilage, ligaments, and tendons, and joints. Functions of the skeletal system. The skeletal system has the following important functions. Support. The bones provide a rigid framework that supports the body and keeps it upright. Protection. The bones form a protective cage around vital organs like the heart, lungs, and brain. Movement. Bones act as levers that allow muscles to generate movement. Mineral storage. Bones store minerals such as calcium and phosphorus, which are essential for various bodily functions. Blood cell production. The red bone marrow in some bones produces red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. There are several different types of bones in the body, each with a unique shape and function. Some of them are long, such as femur. Some of them are short, such as tarsal bones in the ankle, while others are flat, such as skull bones, or irregular, such as vertebrae. Structure of a long bone. Epiphyses. The expanded ends of the long bone are called epiphyses. They are capped with articular cartilage that cushions the bones at joints and allows for frictionless movement. Diaphysis. This is the hollow shaft of the long bone, made of compact bone. Compact bone is dense and strong, providing the main structural support for the bone. Medullary cavity. Running through the center of the diaphysis is the medullary cavity. This hollow space can be filled with red bone marrow in children, which is responsible for producing blood cells. In adults, most of the red marrow is replaced by yellow marrow, which stores fat. Endosteum. A thin epithelial membrane lines the medullary cavity. It helps regulate the exchange of nutrients and blood cells between the bone marrow and the bloodstream. Periosteum. The periosteum is a dense, fibrous membrane that covers the outer surface of the diaphysis. It plays several important functions. Provides attachment points for tendons and ligaments, anchoring muscles to bones. Contains blood vessels and nerves, essential for bone nourishment and sensation. Houses osteoblasts, bone-forming cells that are crucial for bone growth, repair, and maintenance. Epiphyseal plate, also called growth plate. This special plate of cartilage is found at the ends of long bones in growing children. It allows for bone lengthening until adulthood. Once growth is complete, the epiphyseal plate is replaced by a solid piece of bone called the epiphyseal line. Bone tissue. Bone is a specialized type of connective tissue that forms the rigid framework of our skeleton. Unlike most connective tissues, bone is incredibly hard and strong due to its unique extracellular matrix. Bone cells. Several cell types work together to build, maintain, and repair bone. Osteoblasts. These are the bone-building cells. They are responsible for synthesizing and secreting the components of the bone matrix. Osteocytes. These are mature bone cells that help maintain bone tissue by regulating mineral exchange. Osteoclasts. These cells are responsible for breaking down and resorbing bone tissue. They are essential for bone remodeling and maintaining bone health. Bone matrix. The bone matrix, the scaffolding that gives bone its structure, is a composite material consisting of two main components. Collagen fibers. These protein fibers provide tensile strength, resisting pulling forces on the bone. Salt crystals, such as hydroxyapatite. Minerals such as calcium and phosphate incorporates with other inorganic salts like magnesium, fluoride, and sulfate to form hydroxyapatite crystals, which are responsible for bone's hardness and compressive strength. These crystals act like a dense mineral filling, giving bone the ability to withstand weight and pressure. Compact bone. Compact bone forms the outer layer of most bones. It has a dense and solid structure due to tightly packed osteons, which are cylindrical units containing osteocytes surrounded by concentric layers of bone matrix called lamellae. This dense organization gives compact bone exceptional strength and rigidity, allowing it to withstand significant weight and pressure. Compact bone also contains Haversian canals for blood vessels and nerves, ensuring proper nourishment and communication within the bone. Spongy bone. Spongy bone, also known as cancellous bone, is a less dense type of bone tissue found primarily within the inner core of most bones. It has a lattice-like structure composed of thin, interconnected trabeculae of bone matrix. This spongy architecture makes spongy bone lighter than compact bone, but it still provides significant support and helps to distribute weight and absorb shock.